Will the F-16 hit the ground if the pilot experiences a G-lock? Not anymore. It used to be that if the pilot suffered a G-lock, gravity-induced loss of consciousness while pulling Gs, that you would only have a few seconds to recover before the aircraft would hit the ground. Your body relaxes, so your hand releases the pressure, the back pressure on the stick, and so your nose is no longer turning and carving through the sky, and what happens is naturally the nose will fall and the airplane will be screaming towards the ground at 500 to 1,000 miles per hour, and so you really only had a few seconds to wake up. In about the mid-2010s, they introduced a software called Auto GCAS, or AGCAS, Automatic Ground Collision Avoidance System. They're implementing it on all the other fighters. When the plane is screaming towards the ground, it sends the pilot a signal, a visual signal. In your heads-up display, you get an X, and down in your multifunction displays, you get flashing. Recover. If it's intentional, because you're doing a maneuver and diving towards the ground, the pilot can select the paddle switch, which is by your pinky on the stick, and override it. But otherwise, if you take no action, then what happens is the plane corrects itself. So as it's flying towards the ground, it makes a correction and it levels itself off before it'll hit the ground. The short answer is no, the F-16 will no longer hit the ground if the pilot G-locks. Now the pilot still needs to wake up because it doesn't control the throttles, and depending on where the throttle position is, it will only be able to hold level flight for a little while, but the plane will recover itself, and it's an amazing software. Thanks for the question. If you have more questions about flying the F-16, hit me up in the comments.